Jim Franco taught me, like, you follow up with the lead until they buy or die, meaning stop calling me, or yes, I'll buy your service. And so I would coach and consult personal trainers by telling them what I'm doing, my closing system. I'm like, hey, don't sell 5 or 10 sessions at a time. Why are we doing that in our industry? You know, we need to sell subscription, just like a gym membership. They're like, I can't charge someone $600 a month subscription. I'm like, yes, you can. That's how I'm building my business. And the reason I was able to sell my 5 gyms is because at the time, Crunch Fitness was coming through San Diego, growing. And they didn't buy my brand, Premier Results. They bought my recurring revenue that I had scheduled to come in, like hundreds of thousands of dollars of money that I had scheduled to come in over a 12-month period. And so had Jim Franco not taught me how to sell, how to lead generate, how to put clients on EFT, electronic fund transfer contracts, right? And didn't you hate the fact that you're a personal trainer, you're coaching and consulting, you're working with a client, but then they run out of sessions, you have to take your trainer hat off and put on your sales hat?
Well, unless something that you know and I know is that most trainers that get into training are not passionate about sales.
No.
And so that transition is extremely challenging. It's like, I'm great at helping people, I'm great at giving them results, but oh God, when it comes to selling people, this is the hardest part.
There's so much friction. So it's like all of a sudden you're on your 9th session out of 10. And I'm like, hey, Adam, listen, so tomorrow is your 10th session and do you want to re-up? I didn't even know how to ask. So sometimes they would say no, because I didn't know that when you ask, do you want to, it gives them a yes or no options. I should have been asking at least, so are you going to continue for 10 sessions or do you want to do 15 sessions? Give you an A or B option. I didn't even know that until Jim Franco taught me A or B options, and then ultimately taught me, hey, put people on a 12-month contract. Like, we just want to stay fit. We have money, we can afford it. And I was transferring my feelings. Like, I can't afford $600 a month out of my credit card automatically.
Right.
Who can? Turns out everyone who's got money.
So when this is unfolding and you're watching this happen, are you thinking in your head like, oh shit, there's a business here for me, for everybody else?
Yeah, that's when I realized that our industry's broken. And I realized I'm looking at a guy who's in the automotive industry, because Jim Franco owns automotive technology.
And he's able to help me.
Yeah, right? And he goes, why, your industry's broken. I'm like, it is? All I knew was, no, we just have to get more certifications. I want to make more money, get more certifications. So I was the guy that had all these certs, but was still working at a bar as a bouncer and at Disneyland as a fry cook while as a personal trainer, right? I remember thinking, there's no like doctor or nurse or chiropractor who's also a bouncer and a fry cook. But in our industry, everybody had a side job, right? And so I didn't want to be that guy. So as I was griping to Jim Franco about all this stuff, he's like, dude, your industry's broken. You got to do what I'm doing. Charge people subscription, market to the affluent, lead generate. He taught me this thing called monster follow-up. We all know that money's in the follow-up. Well, I would call a lead and I'd get a voicemail, and so I'd leave a voicemail. Hey, this is Bedros from Premier Results, and you showed interest in filling out the form and to win a month. And sorry, you didn't win the month, but you get a free week of personal training. Here's our number, call us back. And I never followed up again. Well, it turns out I could have followed up. We had their email address. I could have just kept calling until they said they buyed or died. Like Jim Franco taught me, like, you follow up with the lead until they buy or die, meaning stop calling me or yes, I'll buy your service.
Yeah.
So I was generating leads, but I wasn't doing half the follow-up that I needed to. And so this guy, man, he opened my eyes to being an entrepreneur. Like, our industry was broken. So I brought that into our industry. And in the beginning, I was being called a snake oil salesman, that I'm all about the money.
Of course.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm all about the money. And I was the guy waking up at 4 a.m, just like you guys are. Right. But I also want to have a roof over my head. Now I'm married, I've got a kid, I want to have health insurance for them. Right. Like, I just want some basic shit. I'm not looking for a Gulfstream. I just want to have like consistent income.
Yeah.
No one in our industry had that.